Steal my job? Fine, but any issues you have are not my problem, so until recently I worked at my university in an admin position. I loved the job. My boss, L, was really happy with me, but I was temporary, and when my contract came up for renewal, my friend, B, who was also an admin assistant with a permanent contract at the uni, went to the dean and said, basically, that she could do everything I was doing as part of her already existing duties, so there was no need to renew my contract. I know this because B told me that she had done this, because she wanted to work with L, despite L not wanting to work with B. Ella was just as upset about this as I was, and asked the dean to reconsider. No luck. Elle and I had started a whole bunch of projects together, which we'd split the work for, but I had created the bulk of the content because Elle had other responsibilities, and I'd handled a lot of the communication with the few dozen people we had roped into helping. The same day B took over, she sent out a bunch of emails talking about the projects Elle and I had completed together, and in these emails B presented it all as her own work, with input from Ella. Ellie apologized to me for B doing that and said it was inappropriate. I still had access to all of the materials and had created about 80% of them entirely alone. So, I very simply locked everything down. B messaged asking where the material was. I responded that as I am no longer employed by the uni, I no longer have access to confidential material says, and if no one but me can access it, that's B's issue to sort out. The materials contain everything from promo pieces to email templates to spreadsheets regarding annual leave. The remaining 20% of content, which both myself and Bia had access to, was all fairly rough, had some typos, some incorrect dates, the wrong titles in a few places, incomplete paragraphs, minor things like that, all of which were on my list to fix, because only I knew about them, and all of which Bia overlooked and just sent out. As a result, B has signed lecturers up for events that they are not available for. She has had to remake all of my content from scratch. She has not sent out a single email that is 100% correct. She can't get into the social media I created. She can't access the shared inbox I made. She's advertised events with the wrong date, time, content, and she's behind on everything. I know all of this because Elle complains about it to me every time I see her, and I did admit all of this to Elle, and she says I'm being reasonable here. And B messages me almost daily to tell me how awful a person I am because I won't share any resources with her. It's the only reason I've not blocked B. The updates. I'm also getting regular emails from various departments and people who don't know B has taken over my job yet, asking why they've been put down to present a talk at uni on a day they'll be on another continent or something like that. And I've just responded that this is B's job now, but everything was fine when I left. So clearly whatever happened, Bia needs to fix it. Bia now hates me, but that is not my problem either.